don't you cry! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Yonkers voice!
No more! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8!
Yonkers voice!
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Sheikh Jarrah, don't you cry! Sheikh Jarrah, don't you cry! We will never let you die! We will never let you die! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution!
As you guys can see, this is a rally in protest for the military action against Palestine over Gaza, where hundreds, dozens have died through the military action between Palestine and Israel. And the people of Yonkers, those that are in support of the Palestinian people, are here today marching in protest for what's going on in Israel and Palestine at this moment. Dozens have died this time around at the military intervention at this time around. A la gente que habla español, estoy aquí caminando con la gente protestando por la acción militar de Israel en el territorio palestino. La gente dice enough, basta ya, enough is enough. El montón de gente, como ven aquí, en soporte a la gente de Palestina que están atacando a Gaza. Y la gente ya está cansada.
That guy's a little harder. He's got the spirit. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
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 Palestine
Okay, I need everybody off of the stairs if you're not a child. If you're not under the age of 18, get off of the stairs. Please. I ask only the kids. We're not here for ourselves, we're here for the children of Gaza. Where are all the children in the crowd? Yes. Okay. Everybody, get off! Get off! We're not allowed up here. We're not allowed up here. They didn't give us the right. Free Palestine! Right now. A speaker must but in order for you to even hear her speak, you need to be silent right now. I need one voice. Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free.
One moment, please. We have a stage over here. In order to do things, we have to go through the stage. لو سمحتوا. الناس عشان نسمع فوضى. And we want to love you guys. And you do a wonderful job. But we want to do it even better. Thank you so much.
We actually going to give you a chance we wanted to end the day, the formal day. I mean, you guys can continue, of course, after this is done. You know, it's your constitutional right to walk on the sidewalk anywhere and say what you want to say. So if you want to keep chanting, you know, more power to you. But we're going to close out this part of today with two more speakers. Okay. The first speaker, I'm going to ask someone to introduce the first speaker. Hello. Amma, would you mind letting the kids show, please? If you get behind them, maybe. I wanna introduce somebody who, much like me, isn't coming to talk to you about facts, but coming. Guys, I can't scream. I really can't. I ask that you just listen to these next two speakers with as much patience and silence as you can. I want to introduce somebody who switched places with me. She's from 48, or the 48 Arab, as most people know here in America. And while I was in Palestine studying, she came from the 48 Arab and witnessed and experienced the love of New York. So I want her to talk to her people, and I want her to share the story of New York to her people and the rest of the world, if I can find her. Sajah, where are you?
Come here. Yes. Hello. Without salam alaikum.
Good morning, Palestine. Good afternoon, Palestine. Good night, Palestine. This is what we have been witnessing for the past week. From events, from morning, from sunset to sunrise. This has to come to an end. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Sajah. I am a Palestinian who lives in the occupied Palestine, in a city called Tira.
Fighting for Palestinian rights.
People in Tira and people in the 48, specifically Palestinians, have stayed in our land before even the 47. We are there to say to the Israelis and to the occupations that we're there to stay. لن نرحل. يعني لن نرحل. من حيفا، من اللد، من عكا، من يافا، من تل أبيب، من كل البلدان العربية، من غزة، من رام الله. لن نرحل. Okay? We're here to show what the occupation has been doing to our people for the past 73 years plus. This has been going on before 1947, the Zionism movement. Finally, the world has woken, and we're here to show that we're all a unit. They tried to separate us Palestinians, but we came together. Look at our power. Be proud of your power. لن نرحل. Period. Thank you.
Yes, and now I'm going to hand the mic to Suzanne to introduce our next speaker. Okay, our last speaker of the day is a very well-known member of the Palestinian community in the United States. She has been an activist for her people in New York, in California, and San Francisco. She's like a teacher and mentor to many, many Palestinian and Arab students around the country. She's the director of AMED, which is the Arab and Muslim Ethnicities and Diaspora Center in San Francisco State University. But she's known for much more than that. Her name is Dr. Rabab Abdel Hadi, and I'd like her to be our last speaker for the day.
Free, free Palestine!
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 Good afternoon. مساء الخير، مساء الخير يا فلسطين. مساء الخير يا شعبنا المناضل. Because people in Palestine are under curfew. People in Palestine are being attacked. People in Palestine are being... Oh, take this off?
Yeah, take it out.
Oh, I'm like, okay, so stay away from me. So,
6 feet.
social distancing, okay. So people in Palestine are being bombed as we speak. People in Palestine are trying to escape mob violence by right-wing Jewish settlers who are trying to kill them and get them out of their homes. People in Palestine are holding on to their homes in Sheikh Jarrah, in Jerusalem, Lid, Ramle, in Haifa, in Naqab. Everywhere there is solidarity and steadfastness, and people in Palestine, in refugee camps throughout the world, throughout Palestine and throughout the Arab world are also standing together and being in solidarity. And our presence today, all your presence today, all the young people who are here, the young and the old. Remember, the Zionists said the old will die and the young will forget. Is that true? No! Is that true?
No!
Your presence today and the thousands and thousands of people around the world yesterday shows that this is not true. A people who are colonized, a people who are occupied will never ever surrender their freedom, will never ever surrender their liberty, will never ever turn into their colonizers. Palestinians want freedom. Palestinians want justice. Palestinians want liberty. Palestinians want to be able to have whole roofs over their heads. Palestinians want to be able to sleep and wake up and not have the threat of bulldozers coming to destroy their homes. Palestinians in Sheikh Jarrah, from Muhammad al-Kurd, who did not celebrate his birthday yesterday, because he is standing there and fighting for his family and other families in Sheikh Jarrah and honoring the memory of his grandmother, Nabil, who died at the age of 103 not long ago, and who actually stood and refused to have the settlers come into her home. Every single day, they threw garbage, they threw urine, they threw feces, they cussed at her, they brought dogs to attack her. And she always said, she told us in many times we visit, I am staying here. I'm staying here on my land. I am like the olive tree. They cannot approach me. I am speaking of the people in Lidda. And if you remember, I don't know, I think young people don't remember, but maybe older do. And some of us know from history. I'm a teacher, so I care about history. In Lid, not before Israel was founded, not Deir Yassin, which was created, the massacre, in order for Israel to be founded. on April 9th, 1948. Lid massacre took place on July 11th, after Israel was founded. It was committed by former Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, who received the Nobel Prize. It was committed by Moshe Dayan. It was committed by Yigal Alon, that they bombed Lid by aerial bombardment. They put artillery. They went into ground attack. They took over the church and they made it the headquarters. The Palestinians escaped into the mosque, Dahmash Mosque. They were surrendered. The British colonists refused to allow the Arab Salvation Army to come and support the Palestinians. Palestinians stood and fought and were martyred. Between 300 and 400 Palestinians were killed. And this is why today Israel calls Lid mixed city. Lid was a Palestinian city from which its people were expelled and deported in 1948, and from which people from Lid, including my own students, want to go back to Lid. And today people in Lid are facing racial violence, the like of what you see on TV. When you watch Ferguson, when you watch Minneapolis, when you watch Atlanta, when you watch Westchester, when you watch the killing of black youth, of indigenous youth, of Asian people, of Latinx people, of poor people, you see this happening every single day. And it's the Israeli police, it's the Israeli military, it's the Israeli border police. They are all colluding. It is not just gang of settlers who are going around terrorizing the Palestinians with the support of the Israeli government and the support of the US government. So what do we need to do today?
Yes!
What do we need to do today?
What do you need to do?
What do we need to do today? We need to scream. We need to yell. We need to go to the streets. We need to speak. We need to hold the US government accountable for supporting Israel. We need to uplift the voices like Bernie Sanders, who said justice for Palestine is justice for all. Palestinian life is not worthless of anybody's life. This, if you support justice, we stand with Cory Bush.
No peace! No justice! 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 No peace!
I love it. I love it when there are people who grew up in exile, who do not necessarily speak fluent Arabic, but who know the blood flows through their veins. They know what justice means. They know what Palestine means. They know what it means to feel the pain, to feel the hurt, to feel the quest for justice, the thirst, the hunger for justice. Israel went and attacked Palestinians in Ramadan. They invaded the Aqsa Mosque in Ramadan. They attacked young people who are hanging out after iftar just to be able to relax in Bab al-Amud and in Sheikh Jarrah. I know I'm supposed to end, so I'm just coming to. Sorry. Okay. So I want to say, what do we want? We want to hold Israel accountable. We need to ask everybody, all the representatives who are not here today, where are they? Why aren't they here today standing with us, saying justice for Palestine is like everybody's justice? Where are they? Where are they? You need to ask, where are they? Where are the elected representatives that we supported and we gave money? Where are they? We want to see them here. We need to hold Israel accountable. We need to impose boycott, divestment and sanctions now. BDS now. BDS now. BDS now. BDS now. BDS now. We need to uplift. We need to uplift our anti-Zionist Jewish sisters and brothers who refuse to let Israel speak in their name. There is so many of them today. Raise your hands if you don't mind. Because we are together. We stand, we need to uplift our black sisters and brothers who are standing with us and say, Black lives matter, Palestinian lives matter. Where are you? You are here today. We need to uplift everybody, the young and the old, the women and the men, everybody who's here. We need to hold the U.S. accountable. We need to demand. It is not anymore acceptable for Biden to say Israel security. Israel needs no security. Palestinians need security.
That's right.
I just want to end with this. Palestine, justice in for Palestine is part of justice for all. Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
I'm disgusted that an educated professor is scheduling this in between webinars in her car and people are talking. She is giving you the answers you need. She is telling you how to end, how to bring humanity back to America when they look at us Palestinians. She's trying to tell you what you can do in order to change this, and you are talking. So I want the world to know that this is not pointless. Don't listen to your parents when they say, oh, what's the point? وبعدين وشو اللي ما انحكى. If we stop speaking and the dialogue stops with their generation, it will never continue. This is not one of the million protests we've had in the past 73 years. No, it's not. This is me asking the youth of America to correct their speech. Be careful about what you post. Do not support this hateful rhetoric towards our people. Stop using war. Stop using words like conflict. This is murder. It's murder. It's murder of kids, okay? This is genocide. And the way that it stops is if you stop sharing these dead bodies. Start showing them the beauty of Palestine. Because it's our right. We have an international claim to this. It's not a matter of confusion. It's not a matter of history. It's a matter of Palestinians are being robbed and murdered every day and you watch silent. Silent. So you can't stop the speech because Palestine's not surviving after this. They're not surviving the rest of the week. They're not making it to Wednesday if Israel is just a little annoyed with us, if we rally a little too hard and they want to show us that we need to shut up. You know, what do? We rally in the streets. We amplify their cries. We scream louder. We scream even louder. Free Palestine! Okay, Ala is going to try and bring this to an end. If you have the flyer, okay, if you've seen my invite, email us. Tell us what you want. Tell us the difference you want to see. Tell us what we can do to battle these misconceptions. We are people. And instead, they think of us, they're scared. They're scared. They see our flag and they're actually scared. They're too scared to have the conversations because we continue to support this hateful rhetoric. Our people are not hateful. They're the most beautiful. Email us at Yo Arab Community and let's see what we can do.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today. This is crazy. Like, really? We thought it was going to be 40 or 50 people. We told the lieutenant from Yonkers Police, we'll have 40 to 50 people. Look at this. And this is people left before you guys went marching.
Give yourself
an
applause.
I want to give you guys an applause. Everyone for coming out. Thank you so much. Now, everybody from the front and the back. Ahmed, Tamimi, I see. Yo, everyone hashtag YO Palestine so we can get all of our pictures and videos in the same place. Look back at it. We're going to email it. Hopefully the next step is to recognize Palestine as a country for the UN. It doesn't stop there. Hashtag YO Palestine. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YO Palestine. Honestly, thank you guys for showing up. Let's not end it here today.
Free Palestine! 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 Free Palestine!
you very much. Credit for everybody that came today. And we want to thank everybody that shared the news. And we're going to be working stronger in Westchester. Thank you for Samar Tamimi. Thank you for our sister. And thanks to and of course, everybody here worked and contributed to this. We're going to give credit to every one of you. Thank you so much.
Wait! Guys, if this fight can only continue, if we put these posters together and we make sure they're available for our next one, because every Sunday, until our Palestine is free, we will be here fighting. So please, I love this so much, you have no idea. Being raised in Yonkers, not even knowing where Palestine was on the map in the second grade, and seeing this right now, this is our power. This is our strength, okay? And that's only possible if we continue, okay? Palestine's not surviving after this. Please put your posters there because we won't stop until it's free.
Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Israel's crime! No another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Israel's crime! If you make it in the crime, we do it! We do it! We do it! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine free! Palestine free! Israel no more! Israel no more! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! Occupation is a crime! Free, free Palestine! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Intifada revolution! Intifada revolution! Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry! 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 Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! We don't want a two-state! 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 We want 48! We want 48! We want 48! We want 48! Intifada! 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 Long live the Intifada! All right, everyone, thank you for coming! Shout out for the wall! 1, 2, 3, 4! Israel no more! Israel no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Israel no more! Israel no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! We will not cooperate! We will not cooperate! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! We will not cooperate! We will not cooperate! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva
We're going to thank
Palestina!
everybody.
Viva, viva
We need
Palestina!
everybody to leave safer. So we appreciate it, you guys. Start moving.